Yo, problems just seem to always happen, but we just can't give up. Life is too short to live with frustration. We can't just stay in the state of mind. We are all creatures of God's image. We shouldn't be fighting with one another. We should be helping out each other. We are better than that. But I guess life makes us who we are. A young kid in Washington at age 4. Mom and dad were the world, I was the core. My life seemed simple, just had fun, no issues. But mom always seemed sad but hid the tissues. My dad was awesome, we did so much together. But years later, it seemed to be never. My brother came along around age 6. Mom and dad fight and he didn't hear this. Every day this had to go down. In order to get away, we moved across towns. Age 10, coming to the gym, not knowing anybody. I had no friends, but I happened to get lucky. 2 kids walked up to me, I was standing around. They said, "You wanna play with us?" Man, I love that sound. Years passed on to middle school, up to elementary. Not that long ago, but felt like a century.
Always in life, an everlasting fight. Did God plan this on our planet?
Chilling in middle school, everything was cool. Hanging with fools in the diverse cesspool, making more friends, but something was strange. From 6th to 7th, they all began to change. Cussing came into effect like the big F word. I started to, but kept it low so mom never heard. I wanted to be an influence to my little brother. He never really knew dad, only his mother. I was an artist, not through music, just drawing. A way to escape the world instead of falling. My older cousin always there to help me out, treating me like a fetus even though she pout. 8th grade she left, I became the top dog. You kids say my pride was thicker than fog. Top of the food chain, it felt like the shit. Until high school, I was the bottom of the pit.
Always in life, an everlasting fight. Did God plan this on our planet?
High school began, I started out small. Over the years I was famous and tall. But let's get back to year of freshman. I had the fun of school time back then. We didn't know spirit, so assemblies we'd lost. But we get back up to win at any cost. I made most friends through class like history. Nowadays we making our own story. Being a sophomore, the year of work. Constant assignments, I wanted to go berserk. That's when I first saw the intro to weed. My friends always did it, but I had to succeed. I ignored the whole thing in peer pressure. It was a bad thing I witnessed and I didn't want to endure. I wanted to be great, not go down like the Dow. Except next year, I broke my vow.
Always in life, an everlasting fight. Did God plan this on our planet?
The summer before the start of junior year, I went on a trip with some high school peers. We went to Europe and threw a party, invited our friends and more shawties. Drinking alcohol, getting crazy from the absinthe. We had Jack and cognac, that was a bad mix. We were just laughing and having loads of fun, till death came to visit and take just one. But my sober friend came to the rescue. I had the strength to help him out too. We put our comrade in the bathtub. I held his head up while others did eye rubs. Everyone lived, but I stayed to be a savior. I wasn't gonna hand him over like a favor. He wasn't gonna be Dad's favorite flavor. At the end of the next day, I was a lifesaver.
Always in life, an everlasting fight. Did God plan this on our planet?
Junior year rolled along, the time to chill. I was hanging with friends, hope no one gets killed. Drinking was a necessity for every weekend. It was a trend that I sadly recommend. I was still a virgin, married to Mary Jane. It kinda made my friends go insane. Till 10/4/151 I finally cracked. For a few days I tried it every time they got a sack. But I stopped cause I realized the effect. I was called an alcoholic and a pothead. My dad told me to stop the stupid trend. Didn't want me to end up in the pen like him. I quit smoking pot made me feel non-lazy. Drink stayed but low so I didn't get crazy. I listened to my dad, his only best advice, but I still feel bad, how can I be nice?
Always in life, an everlasting fight. Did God plan this on our planet?
Where has the good Vinny gone from? He went from a saint to be dumb. He wanted to change his life as a kid, but he got wrapped all in this. He wanted to be an influence, but he got the consequence. He's still young, he can change the future. He can improve it to be better. Always in life, an everlasting fight. Dear God.